Hello, you're watching Outsiders with Rita, Pain at the Pump Panahy, and Rowan, Drill Baby Drill Dean. And of course, I'm James, Electric Vehicles are a Marxist plot Morrow. Well, you know they are. Now, let's have a little chat about our old friend Hunter Biden, the crack-addicted, stripper-impregnating, wastrel 10% for the big guy, fail son of the world's most powerful puppet. Because, hey, we all know someone's got to be pulling the strings, and it sure ain't Joe. This week, video emerged of the first crackhead locked inside, yes, a sensory deprivation tank back in 2019, smoking something that we can all assume was a bit more powerful than pipe tobacco, drinking hard seltzer, as if he wasn't pathetic enough, and, well, let's just say playing a very personal and anatomical game of solitaire, if you know what I mean. Now, everyone needs a hobby, but this occurred just a month after he texted his dad, asking for nearly $100,000 to cover another swanky rehab stint as well as alimony expenses, which Dad immediately agreed to send Hunter's way. I don't know, it's just amazing how lucrative a lifetime career in public service can be. Oh, and speaking of texts, on Saturday it also came out that Hunter sent vile text messages to family members about his stepmother and now First Lady Dr. Jill Biden, calling her a vindictive moron as well as an entitled, well, let's not even say the first letter of the next word in that exchange. Charming stuff, but what's worse is the other story about Biden family doings that's just been revealed. You know those high petrol prices in the United States? The one that Joe Biden keeps blaming on Vladimir Putin? Well, it turns out he's got a novel solution to the problem. Release oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve and let nearly 1 million barrels of it be sold to a Chinese state-controlled oil giant called Sinopec that not only continues to deal with Russia, but also has ties to, you guessed it, Hunter Biden. As the Washington Free Beacon reported this week, in 2015, a private equity firm Hunter Biden co-founded bought a $1.7 billion stake in Sinopec Marketing. Sinopec went on to enter negotiations to purchase Gazprom, that's the Russian energy giant, in March, 1 month after the Biden administration sanctioned the Russian gas giant. Now look, we all know that if the Biden administration really wanted to lower oil prices, it wouldn't be trying to end the American petroleum industry. But they're not going to do that. And they're instead window dressing by playing with the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. And even Democrats, like California Congressman Ro Khanna, are sick of it.
On oil as well. I mean, I don't understand why we aren't having a ban on exports. People in my district, they're talking to me about gas prices, about higher food prices. They're talking to me about the airlines getting canceled. I mean, people are not being able to get places. So those are the issues.
So having come this far, congratulations. Because you know what? You know more about all of this than Karine Jean-Pierre, the new White House spokeswoman, who claimed to know nothing about any of this at all.
Does the president mind that some of this oil that was meant to ease pain for consumers is headed overseas?
I have not seen that report, so I would honestly have to go look into it and see what the truth is in that statement that you just laid out and see exactly what's happening. I just have not seen that report.
Great. And Hunter? Well, have a look at this. He's apparently found a new occupation as White House greeter, welcoming guests to functions and helping them to their seats while Dad flogs off American oil to China. I've heard of getting high off your own supply, but this is ridiculous. Anyway, if you want to stay up to date on Hunter and Joe's shenanigans and everything else American, make sure you tune in Friday night at 8:30 for the U.S. Report right here on Sky.